Jack released the bowstring, and the arrow whistled through the air, hitting the mechanism dead center. The windmill quickly descended along the track until it reached the end. The mechanism below was instantly triggered, releasing tons of yellow sand. As all the glass bottles shattered, the wooden barrels below could no longer bear the weight of the sand. The ropes above snapped, and a large amount of black liquid gushed out from the clay pots. As the mechanism kept being triggered, more and more clay pots toppled over, quickly filling the pool below. The black liquid then flowed along the drainage ditch to the surroundings. The audience was completely baffled by this bizarre operation, having no clue what was happening. As the liquid reached the stands, a man suddenly noticed something had fallen on his face. Puzzled, he quickly wiped it with his hand, only to discover that the black substance was oil. In a panic, he immediately turned his head to check, but the next second, a massive amount of oil came gushing out. Everyone was frightened by this sudden turn of events and frantically ran towards the exit. However, when they reached the exit, they found an iron grill descending from the sky, blocking their escape. In the blink of an eye, all the exits were sealed off. As the oil in the drainage ditches converged, the soldiers guarding the city walls immediately lit the rockets and pulled their bowstrings with all their might, aiming the rockets at the flowing oil inside. Countless rockets rained down from the sky. As the rockets accurately hit their targets, the black oil immediately burst into fierce flames. The fire then spread along the drainage area towards the stands. If the flames reached the stands, everyone would be doomed. Seeing this, Nick and Lisa, who were among the crowd, immediately jumped off the stands, trying to stop the fire from spreading. However, the archers above had no intention of letting them off the hook. Fortunately, the two were agile and not only dodged their attacks but also took the opportunity to throw up sand to extinguish the fire. Seeing the flames about to surge onto the stands, the two rushed over and clumsily used sand to put out the fire, thus avoiding an even greater disaster. However, before they could even feel relieved, the palace gates suddenly exploded. Jack was directly blown away by the shockwave, and a transparent monster charged out of the flames. Jack's sword also dropped in the process. Just as Jack was about to pick up the sword, the scorpion monster attacked again. Fortunately, Jack dodged in time, narrowly avoiding being taken out on the spot. But what grudge did he and the scorpion monster have against each other? The story began 15 years ago. Jack's father was a member of the King's Guard. One afternoon, he had an argument with Tony. That very night, an accident occurred. A strange black smoke floated in through the window of his home. Before long, Jack was awakened by his mother's scream. When he rushed into his parents' room, he saw his mother hiding in the corner,